I consider myself lucky to have gone through somewhat of the golden age of recruiting. When I started nearly going on 30 years ago, we were working with Sunday classified ads to find job openings. You were calling individuals from paper employee directories. If you were really cool, you were good at collecting those as you placed individuals, with your clients. It didn't take too long before laptops entered the picture, cell phones, and with all of it came greater efficiency. I can remember when Career Builder Monster, began, and everyone was saying this is going to be the end of recruiting. It's going to change everything, and did it? Well, sure. It's an advancement of technology, but it didn't replace recruiting. If anything, it created some new challenges. Fast forward a few years, you have LinkedIn, right? If you got in early, you knew that for the first few years, I'd argue maybe at least 4, 5 to 7 years from the time LinkedIn started, it didn't have the critical mass and the momentum to really be of value. But since about 2007 and 2008, I live every day on LinkedIn. Now there's a whole lot of other tools. The numerous messages I get every day just back that up. So after LinkedIn, right, technology has continued to advance. AI has been a discussion for a long time, and I'm going to be honest, for probably the better part of the last 10 years, I'd chuckle and laugh when people tried to throw around the term or the concept of AI. You dug a little deeper. It wasn't really AI, this thinking entity that's not still driven by individuals. But over the last few years, obviously it's a real thing. I'm kind of disappointed, even within the industry, that so many individuals are, I think, trying to hold back, the technology or talk it down instead of embracing it. AI is not going anywhere. We're for months now been involved with training an AI chatbot to be a recruiter. And in about 3,000 tests, of reaching out via text to individuals, there hasn't been a single example of where someone probably realized they were talking to an AI. So, it's nothing really new. You're seeing it in customer service, you're seeing it in chat. It's not going away. If anything, it's going to continue to grow and evolve. So, I just wanted to share some thoughts on the evolution, that I've seen over the past 30 years. I, again, consider myself very lucky to kind of have worked and lived through that golden age of recruiting. It's not coming to an end. It's still just evolving. So I think my message and our message, with Pedagogue and what we're doing is we're embracing the technology. We're going to figure out how to use it in the best possible way for our clients. It's not going to replace us. It'll change how we work and maybe what our routines are on a daily basis over the next 5 or 10 years. But I still think there's a lot of value to any technology for those who learn how to use it to its maximum potential.